In the opening sequence, there is a newspaper with a wrestling article featuring Andrew Clark. In the credits, Andrew's last name is spelled Clark without the E. Oh, how hackers have come a long way. Now they are the billionaires of today. Claire's father puts his hand on her left shoulder, then jumps to closer to her right shoulder when the shot switches. Bender walks up to Brian's table and motions to him with his left hand to move to another table, but when the camera shot changes, he is pointing with his right hand. He has 5 pencils in his hand, but then in the next shot, only 1 pencil as he drops it on Allison's table.
Describing to me who you think you are. Is a test? Question.
And after he gives 5 pencils away, he is still holding 3 pencils as he walks away. So 5 minus 5 equals 3. Yeah, that sounds about right in high school. When he tosses the crumpled Cheeto paper between Claire and Andrew, his right arm is fully extended into the air at first. But by the next shot, he's tossing it with his elbow resting on the desk instead. These high schools in the 80s were full of poltergeists. The proof is that chair just moved by itself a couple of feet towards the door. Bender took the screw that was holding the door open, but lo and behold, even in the 80s, doors had door stoppers to keep doors open. Yummy raw fish that has been unrefrigerated for a few hours, that's gonna taste so good.
Sushi?
Rice, raw fish, and seaweed.
There's no Captain Crunch on the table, but when the shot switches, the bag is on the table. She took it out of her bag in the split second that the camera switched to Brian, right? Where did he get that shoe that happens to be his size? And he's wearing some other dude's smelly shoe? Disgusting. He also walked out of the gym without getting his black shoe. I wouldn't want to get into a fist fight with Principal Vernon. Check out his lightning hands and how fast he switches from pointing at himself with his right hand to his left hand.
Come on, right here. Just take the first shot. Please, I'm begging you. Take a shot right here. Come on.
Just say no to drugs. Oh wait, is marijuana even considered a drug these days? Like hackers? It has come a long way. Was he making out with Mary Jane in there? He should stay there for a long time by himself to smoke up the whole room.
Confidential files. Huh?
Looks like it was pretty easy to access the confidential files. When the principal and Carl are talking in the filing room, the label card on the file drawer is slanted up and sideways. In the next shot, it is perfectly down, then switches back to slanted. When Bender's looking through Claire's stuff, he brushes his teeth with makeup brush. He puts down the brush on the table and looks in the mirror. He then sets the mirror on the table before tossing the brush onto the table a second time.
And I can go to the ocean, I can go to the country, I can go to the mountains, I could go to Israel, Africa, Afghanistan.
Probably going to Afghanistan is not the best idea these days. After Claire puts on her lipstick, she puts the cap on and puts it in her purse. In the next shot, it is in her hand again, and then she puts it away a second time.
You want to know what I did to get in here? Nothing. I didn't have anything better to do.
If you can just show up at detention for no reason, does that mean you can also just skip detention if you want to? Because it doesn't seem like no one checks who should or shouldn't be in detention. While Bender is crawling through the ceiling, you can see the chain for his wallet while he's crawling in both directions, because it is a flipped shot. This is the best example that Claire's hairstyle changed between shots. Some people mention that the paper is blank, but I don't think you can really tell either way. I'll leave it up to you to decide. I presume that it's his jacket sort of wrapped around her, but remember she had that huge warm jacket that she is carrying around? Aw, romance. The jock gets the girl, the bad boy gets the girl, the nerd guy? Nothing. Some people say that Bender is wearing the diamond earring that Claire gives to him at the end of the movie, but to me it looks more like some sort of lightning bolt earring. If he was indeed wearing the diamond earring, I could not find a clear enough close shot of it. Regardless, in the end, whatever was in his ear is gone as he puts on the diamond earring. Rewinding back to the beginning of the movie, his jacket had 2 buttons. Now, it only has 1 button. Maybe that's why he's so happy. 1 button to rule them all. And to top it off, Illinois Film Commission is misspelled.
You ought to spend a little more time trying to do something with yourself and a little less time trying to impress people.